Hey everybody, it's Tamika, and I am here to share with you guys some super exciting news for me. I have been bursting at the seams to share this with you guys. Effective today, September 1st, I am a part of the Cutting Cafe's design team. Yay! Yay for me. I am so super excited and nervous at the same time. So I hope you guys will join me on this new venture as I create with Miss Regina Easter's designs. She has digital images. She has stamp sets, sentiments, SVG cuts, also available in a PDF form for some of them. So I have been purchasing her products even before she had the design team call. So I'm even more excited that I'm a part of it now. And I wanted to share with you guys some projects that I made. For the first week for the new members, she wanted us to just create anything. And being that school is next week, I wanted to create something kind of a two in one. I wanted to create something for the teachers, which I do every year for my kids' teacher, and correlate it with the projects for the first week, which would be whatever you wanted to do. So that's what I did. I will post the link below to the Cutting Cafe's store and blog. I also will post the link of the materials and things that I used from the store below, so you guys can check it out. And it's great prices. You get a lot of stuff for a little bit of money. So check her out over there, the Cutting Cafe, and I'll show you first some of the things that I have left over that I printed out. Now, I printed everything out on white cardstock. Some of the stuff I printed out on pattern paper, but I just wanted to see how it looked first, and then I can print it out later. And some of them I just colored. Like this little girl, I love using her. I think her name is Alicia Jane. And look at her. She's so super cute. And I love coloring her. And I used the school borders and I think school days. I'm sure I did, but I will post it below, like I said. And these images are pencil. You can color those in, which I did on one of the projects. This is the border sheets set. Some of the sentiments that I printed out. Here is says enjoy your first day of school. Some punches. A lot of like I said, a lot of stuff you get when you purchase the set. Color in this ruler. Of course, you can see I've bitten off a couple of pieces from each of them, but I just wanted to share with you guys some of the stuff that's smaller. I did cut those out. Look at this manuscript border. School days. There's apples. I mean, I did a whole bunch of collaging with a bunch of different, I mixed up a couple of different sets. I love this note. So cute. You can stickle this. So that's some of the, this is one or two of the sets. Like I said, I'll post it below that I used. And another set that I used for another project is the mini notepad and card set. So these little things, this is just printed out on regular typing paper, but you just cut all these out and they're like little note cards, memo cards. And this says a note from the teacher, and of course it's in black and white, but that prints out on red. And then we have these journaling notepads. This prints out in color too as an option. Some sentiments, notepad set that says handmade just for you by. You can cut that out. Another one that says you rock, and everybody knows I always say that. You rock. Cute. That says LOL, laugh out loud. So I did one of those in the project. And let's see, what else did I do? Oh, and I did a box. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I created. For Taylor's teacher, I made her a card because she's not new to the school, but I made her a card. And this is what I did with little Miss Alicia Jean. And I stickled the heart that was in her hand, and I stickled the heart down below. And I had this paper in my stash. I think it's Christmas paper, but it went well with the stickling. So it's so cute. I stickled the bus stop. This is part of the borders. I just cut out a little chunk of it and had the 2 buses, and I colored the buses. This is a background from her site. You can print that on whatever color you need to print it on. I just printed it out in white. I have some ribbon behind here, and I've layered it with another cardstock and just added some dash lines around. And for the inside, I colored the apple red, and it says, "Enjoy your first day back to school." And I'll sign her name, or sign my name, and just leave her like a little note up here. So cute. So her teacher will get that, as well as this is an SVG file too, and you can cut it out in PDF and then cut it out yourself. This is a milk carton, and she has them in a bunch of themes. I know that there's a Halloween available, and these little inserts vary. You can get, I think it comes with like an apple, a turtle, a bear. It's a bunch of them that you can use them for. And I just happened to pick the apple one, and I put some acetate underneath, and I put my candy in there, my favorite Zotz candy, and I used some of that trim that comes in Michael's, those little cherry things, tree branches. This is a sentiment from the set. It says, "Welcome to the first day of school." And I have 2 buttons here. And I just tied some ribbon around this milk carton. And I love it. I colored this pencil in. And I used some paper from Die Cuts with a View. I love that. So that's what Taylor teacher will get. She will also get this note box, which I love. It's so cute. It's from the note card set that I just showed you. So this is butterflies from that Die Cuts with a View. I just paper fussy cut them, tied some ribbon around, and there's a few examples of this on the blog. You can see that this is similar to what she created, and this is from the stamp set. It says note card set, and I just popped that up on some layers. Used another piece of paper for some punches. And then here, I put 2 eyelets in, and then you just pull out this little drawer. Cute! So she can just, whenever she needs a note, a little drawer. This box is actually part of the matchbook file. And I think I do have a copy. Yep, I do. So it prints out like this, and it gives you the examples. So it says, "Do not fold on this dash line." You know, it tells you exactly what to do. This is the cover, and it'll print out. This is the box, and the lid. So it's very easy to do. And like I said, you can print this off, and this is exactly what I did. I printed it off in the PDF instead of the SVG file, and then I just cut it and scored it myself. Very easy. It took like 10 minutes or less to put that box together. So that was super easy. So here, so anyway, so that pulls out. I just put some eyelets down here and some ribbon. And in it is those mini note cards that I showed you guys. I just print them out and cut them. And I stickled all of the apples at the bottom. And I just tied some ribbon around, so she'll have a little note that she needs to write to somebody. It says "a note from the teacher." So I put a bunch of those in there. And then I printed out also and cut the little notepad. The little notepad ones. So she can have that for herself. She can send a note home with a student. And that just squeezes back in there. It is so cute. I love it. I love it. So these are the things that Taylor's teacher will get on the first day of school. And Kyla, her being in kindergarten, her first year, and weird story about this. When I was registering my second son at the same school, when he was in 2nd grade, he's now in 7th grade. But when I was registering him, Kyla was just 1 week old. So I asked the lady Deb, who's the administrative person that's been there forever, sweet, sweet lady. I asked her if she would hold Kyla. Of course, I was right there while I fill out the paperwork for Tyler, because then they didn't have it where you can print it off at home and turn it in. So I asked if she can hold Kyla, and she was just like a wee little thing. And here I am when I called her to make sure she had all of Kyla's registration paperwork and shots and stuff. She said it gives her goosebumps to think that she held Kyla when she was a week old, and now she's starting kindergarten at the school. So it does. It's just like, ooh, that's crazy. But I'm so appreciative. I love that school. So I'm glad that she remembers that. Anyway, let's get on with Kyla's little project. This is what I'm giving to Kyla's teacher. This is her card. Love it. I colored her in as well, stickled her bows and her apple. So this is a gatefold card, and I use those cherries over here too, up here and down here, or down here and up here, that I did on the box, but I just have them just for adorn the corners. And it opens. Oh, and then I dry embossed this paper behind here, add a little bow. So cute. I love doing these gatefold cards. And if you're interested in how to make this, there is a tutorial here on my channel, and you'll see it on there if you want to know how to make this card. And on the inside is another one of the Cutting Cafe's sentiments. It says, "Thank you for being my teacher," along with this pencil. These pencils that I said I cut out and I colored them and glossy accented and put them down at the corners. I also cut out this school bus and put it down at the bottom, and I have some stitching lines to coordinate with everything. A little heart up there from the paper collection. So that's the card that I'm going to give Kyla's teacher. She'll also get a milk carton because I loved cutting these out. They're so fun. I made like 8 of them. So cute. This one is more of a plain red. But at the bottom, I cut out some of the apples from the collection, from Regina's collection, and I stamped them 1, 2, 3, and then I glossy accented them and popped them up on pop dots. So that's like, you know, school 1, 2, 3. Again, it's acetate with an apple behind here, and here is Jolly Ranchers smoothies, candies. I filled that up. And at the top, I do have a ribbon. And here, I just put something different. I cut out some of the pieces from the pattern paper. And then I cut out another one of the Cutting Cafe's apples. And then I Copic colored it and glossy accented it. And then here is a little charm that says school. You can see that right there with my blue nails. Kyla picked this color out for me, so I have to wear it. But anyway, so there's that. So she'll get this as well. And then I made her a little notebook. So cute. Look at that. So cute. Cut this apple out. And I have it bound with just binding rings and a couple of ribbons in the corner. Another sentiment from the stamp set. It says, "The best teachers teach from the heart, not from the book." And here are those pencils again. I glossy accented them, and they just correlate with the card pencils. Here's a ruler that I colored and then glossy accented along with this apple that I stickled. These are buttons, and I just cut the back off and glued them to the bottom. I love how this turned out. So cute. And the inside, again, I just backed it with another piece of pattern, another piece of cardstock, and then I cut out about 20 more apples and then just cut the stem off so that she can have just a little note if she want to just write down some journaling or something for the day. And I think I'm just going to put my name down here in the back, but I love how this turned out. So her teacher will get those items, and that's it. I made a few of these for my boys' teachers too. I made a couple of in different variation of paper, but I am so super excited to be a part of the Cutting Cafe design team. Check out Regina's creations. I'll post the link below, as well as the collections that I use to create these items. You guys give it a try. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. You guys leave a comment. Bye. Have an awesome day.